Welcome back everyone to the channel. So in this video I want to focus on tips that actually work to secure yourself your next job in the teaching profession. Step number one, research the school and position you're applying for. Make sure you've looked at the schools, jumped online, looked at the website, looked at the school standardized testing, the demographics, the socioeconomics, curriculum focus, post-schooling pathways where students end up. The more information you have about the school, the more at first you can align it to you as a teacher and see if you fit, and secondly, the better prepared you're going to be. Obviously, don't just go in there when they ask, why do you want to work here, and say, it's closer to home or just made sense. I mean, make sure your answers are tailored towards the school and obviously incorporate your teaching philosophy, Step number two, prepare for the most common questions. I've been on, teaching a fair while now. I've been on 5 or 6 different schools myself, applying for positions from teaching to leadership. And then more recently, last 5 years, being in a leadership position, been in a plethora of panels, sort of to choose staff, not just for the math department, but across the school, and then help out different schools with leadership positions and choosing leaders. So, my experience, the most common questions you get at a basic level are going to be things like, tell me about yourself, how do you manage classroom behaviour, describe a successful lesson you've taught, and how do you differentiate instruction. Those are just set there to get a sense of the person across from you or across from me if I'm on the panel, to see what they're like and see if straight up if the school and their personality, their persona is going to be a good fit. Okay, preparing for those questions isn't going to help you. Is definitely prepared. It's definitely going to help you. And obviously have structured answers, depending where you are. SAO, situation, action, outcome, STAR method, situation, task, action, result. These sort of way for structured responses to questions is going to help you out. So if we look at the SAO method, situation, action, outcome, I had a disengaged student group. This is what I did to get them back engaged. These were the results. That's a very brief overview. I had a principal once who told me what you want to do is avoid the tea bag results, as in you dip the tea bag in and instantly get results. So, for example, I had this situation, then I did this, and all of a sudden it's incredible and I'm incredible. As nice as it is to write down on paper, my experience is it rarely happens. So you just want to make sure you're genuine in your approach. And if I'm on a panel looking for a teacher or whatever, I don't mind. I prefer someone being genuine and showing me they had hiccups along the way, or they had challenges, they didn't get it first time, because that shows the perseverance that I think is going to be, I think definitely is very important to the teaching profession these days. Step number three, show your teaching philosophy in action. Don't just say, I believe in student-centered learning. Demonstrate it. Explain how you make engagement and content accessible. It's back to the previous one, And everyone, so your situation, action, outcome, or your structured results. Teaching is so different for everyone. It's so personable. Just because your approach is different from the common approach of what most teachers are doing, doesn't make us any different. Usually those outliers are going to be the better approaches. So, if you're a creative person, how do you attack this situation? If you're more discipline orientated or militant, so to speak, with your behaviour, what do you do? How do you approach it? And a bonus tip for this point, any supporting evidence you have, bring into the interview. Don't go crazy and bring in boxes of evidence over 20 years or 5 years, however long you've been working, but just have like a folder or a portfolio there, or something easy that you can refer to and go, look, this was the data coming in with these students before I started working with them. This is sort of step-by-step approach I used, and this is the outcomes that happen, or this is the evidence supporting. If I can, on that panel, if I can see sort of a bit of evidence there, that's definitely solidifies that, not solidifies, but definitely makes it stronger, that person's application for the position. Step number four, master the what would you do if this situation occurs question. I love asking these questions if I'm on the panel, because it's hard to prepare for. And then secondly, teaching is so adaptive, especially these days with dynamics changing so quickly. With these questions, I'm looking for someone to say, I'm going to stay calm and composed and then try adapt best as possible. I might not have the answer straight away, but this is what I do. Common questions I ask in these situations, what would you do if a student refuses to participate in a lesson? How do you handle conflict between students? What if the parent's unhappy with their child's grades? Now, I mean, they're not crazy out of left field questions, but they're definitely, they definitely test how you're going to act in a situation that isn't going as planned. And the key there, just calm and composed response, and you're just going to adapt to the situation, and sort of get an understanding of what is happening in that point in time, and then do your best to get yourself out of it, or make your lesson in that situation, save the lesson, or make it as effective as possible. And the final point is ask questions at the end. I mean, don't, as I said at the top of the video, don't just be looking for what's the salary incentives or what's the holiday incentives. Ask questions that, that align, that are going to be, ask more questions about the school specifically. A, it shows that you care, and then B, see, in your mind, see if you're going to align to the school. So if you're a new teacher, what support's available at the school for new teachers? How do teams collaborate here? What's your school's approach to professional development? Anything that keeps it interconnected between the school and then who you are as a teacher does those two things. I mean, it sees in your mind if you're going to be a good fit for the school, and then also if you are and you're keen for the position, which obviously because you're applying for it, it shows that you put a bit more thought into your role at the school, and it leaves a good impression with the panel. So, look, in conclusion, I hope you liked the video. Don't forget, if you can, comment down below with your biggest interview concerns, funny situations, or any other information that may help the viewers of this. Like always, thanks for listening. I'll catch you next time.